Hello everybody. I bought these blueberries from Morrison's before Christmas. They've been in the fridge, which I'm using as a cold stratification technique. Unfortunately, I've read that blueberries into the US and maybe even in Britain are irradiated, and that makes them impossible to germinate. So I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to see whether these blueberries germinate, and if they do, well, good for us. If they don't, well, that's a thing I'm going to not do again. So my blueberries came from Peru, and Peru is one of the countries that's mentioned as irradiating their blueberries before they go to the US. Of course, the food is perfectly safe. Here are some of my blueberries. I'm going to cut them up into various shapes and sizes and plant them just under the soil in the warmth of a warm bedroom with a heat mat and some LED lights. So there's potentially 24 seedlings from this little tree, and we're going to cover them with the compost and then water them in. So I've cut these in various ways to try and avoid damaging the seeds. I'm going to dampen the paper towel, put it in a warm place for a couple of weeks and see if anything germinates. There's plenty of them, so you would think one or two should survive. So the next thing to do is just to label and date this and put it somewhere nice and warm. So we're above a radiator in the spare bedroom, which has become a sort of greenhouse propagating shed. So my blueberries, I'm going to put some of them into a portable food blender and hopefully separate out the seeds from the fruit. So let's try this. I'm adding some warm water boiled from the kettle, and the idea is hopefully to separate the seeds from the skin and the fruit. Obviously my worry is that some of the seeds will be minced up by the cutters, but let's see what happens, you know. I've filled these two trays up with ericaceous compost. They've both got holes in the bottom, and I'm going to now pour the seeds and the liquid mix into each tray. See what happens. So here's my liquid with hopefully some seeds in there, and you would think there'd be some seeds in there. They've been cold stratified, and they've been divided off from the skins and the juice. Unfortunately, my blueberry seeds have just not germinated at all. It's a bit like what we expected if they have been irradiated. Here are some more of the blueberry seeds on a heat mat, and in humid conditions with the grow light. I'll have a look at those, but I don't think they've taken either. Unfortunately, the blueberry seeds haven't taken at all. There's a couple of little weeds coming up, but that's about it. Total disaster, but what we expected when we bought them from the supermarket.